Acre Bloom. I'm here to play some Go. It's a Friday evening, and what could be a better way to spend this evening than to play some Go? Okay, we got an opponent. It's a 6-Dan, and they seem not to be afraid. Lately, we always lose to 6-Dans because they fight so incredibly well. I don't know why, but that's the way it's been. In this case, however, it seems like they have 3 losses as the 6-Dan. So maybe we have a good chance. I'm going to play this attach now. I'm experimenting a little bit with this attach. And in general, I am looking for... I'm more and more looking for different moves that can take the game into some unusual places. I call this the Snowy Mountain theory, or the Snowy Mountain method. Maybe I'll write a book about this in the future. But the Snowy Mountain method is basically the simple concept of specialization or finding a niche. So a snow leopard could never beat a lion in an even arena. But if the snow leopard managed to take the fight to a snowy mountain, suddenly the snow leopard might be the favorite in that fight, or at least stand a chance against a lion. So I am trying to find ways basically to bring the game to the snowy mountains, and I myself would then be the snow leopard in this analogy. Okay, I don't know what happened here. He basically turned it into like he had a 3-3. I played shoulder hit. He pushed. I ran. He pushed. I ran. He jumped, and I blocked here. I think this could be slightly good for white. I think it's also probably fine for black. Now I can Hane, push, and cut. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. So this looks like a broken shape for black, since I can cut here. He's not so happy to take the flower here, since I would eat 3 stones. And the corner would be all mine. So he's more happy to either connect here or maybe capture over here. But if he connects at least at center, I need to capture over here. Then he still needs to spend a move to capture this stone. So this should be good for white. Ben 0. I do that as well by taking my worthy opponents to my territory. That means going out to drink in a pub the night before. Well, Ben, you could try that with me, but I believe that in that particular snowy mountain, I would be something like a snow lion. All right. Okay, so he plays the capture over here. I think that makes a lot of sense. So now I'm not so keen on laddering this stone. I'm much more interested in capturing this stone. I think this should be a pretty decent result for me. Yeah, nice to see you here, Ben. Can't believe you would show up for this lowly 7-Dance stream. Maybe you just come to laugh, have a good laugh. All right, I will attach over here because I am interested in dominating the bottom area. I don't need to do that with you anyway. And that's true, Ben, but perhaps I need to do that, and then you'd be in trouble. You're at the airport on your way to Ellie Cup. Oh, congratulations, you're going to the Ellie Cup. Yeah, I wish I could have gone, man. I got too much stuff to do, unfortunately. So I cannot just go to all of these tournaments. I wish I could. So here, I think I'll try this Kema. I think it's okay. Dun, dun, dun. Well, Ben, I think your words are quite, let's say, optimistic for someone who has a 0% winning percentage against me. So I don't know why you think you don't need to try to gain advantages. So he just makes extension here. Does it mean I want to somehow defend this cut? That is a question for me. Probably. I'll defend it this way, I think. Yeah, the mug is on its way now. It's been sent out. Yeah. I had some problem with the website crashing and stuff, but now it's been sent out. So it should be arriving. Maybe it's going to be arriving when you're gone. Okay, captured here. So far, I think the position is quite balanced. I think I prefer white a little bit, simply because black is a bit thin down here. And I could maybe try to attack him. Maybe I should do that immediately. Maybe here or here. This is the move that seems most attractive to me. Because here it seems easier for him to totally ignore these 2 stones. Yeah. And here if he attacks, I will go under. So that makes sense to me. Maybe I could Hanna Atari and connect, but that seems not necessary. I will do this way. And I guess I shall connect back either this way or this way. Not this way, maybe. Then he has some center here block. So I think I will play the diagonal to come back. And he probably also needs to come back. E3 was slow. What was it? Oh, okay. I thought I need to defend the cut or something. Yeah, black is a bit broken, but also this white group somehow could end up in some trouble. So this shape is somehow suspicious, like I want to push, but then he'll just block, this stone becomes uneasy. I don't want to tenuki here. I mean, Hanne push through and push through again can be good later. But first I think I need to simply move out somehow, maybe like this. Seems reasonable. You teach your students to play on the larger side. You end up invading the very small bottom side. Oh, I didn't think of it as an invasion. I thought of it as a base stealing and making him somewhat having some danger with his stones. What? It could be larger than that? I don't know. So he cuts me. And I guess I will extend. This should be my center. But yeah, in the end, I can see what you mean, because the problem is that I'm not really attacking him anyway. So he's kind of easy to handle. So that could be problematic. But nevertheless, should I do 1 space jump or a 2 space jump? If this is his center, he can do some cut, but the ladder is good for him.
8, 7, 6,
but I think it's fine. So I take your point, and I agree. But I don't think it's terrible. I think it could be a small minus, because somehow there are at least some potential still to attack him. And now I think I will need to take care of these stones first before I do anything else. Maybe play
9,
here.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
I'll play an asking move here. When in doubt, play an asking move. The only thing is, of course, there is some potential to cut here, but he can also counter cut over here, so I'm not so sure if I want to cut him right now. Probably I still push and then jump. Okay, have a safe flight, my friend. Let's jump. That seems okay. I don't know if these weird ASCII moves were helpful or not. I could have just jumped without these moves. But I think it's okay. Should be okay. Yeah. Aha, this crosscut seems really nice. Yeah, like a nice way for him to try to wrap around. If I go this way, he will almost certainly wrap around. This move is sent it to cut here.
9.
Maybe.
8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2.
Let's play something interesting here. I don't know what this move. There could be a ko. But I don't think he wants this ko. But I can use this as ko threat. Maybe he will ignore. Oh yeah. What can I use as a ko threat then?
9. 8. 7. 6. 5.
Maybe this is a better ko threat. Then I eat a lot more. So my original idea, which I want to backtrack from, was that I could escape here, and if he captures here, I could push and I could cut here. But
9,
I'm paying such a
8,
price
7. 6.
outside.
5, 4.
I prefer then to capture the corner, I think, because capturing this was not so clean, I saw. So let's play this ko shape. And I guess he has to ignore this threat, because afterwards I will ignore any of his threats. That's my thinking here anyway. Yeah. So, of course, he's kind of happy to get away from all this trouble that he had. But I shouldn't be too dissatisfied with eating this corner. I mean, that's big. Of course, now I have a thin group. He is very, very thick here in the center. Very, very thick. So he's going to attack me there. Now, since he's that thick, maybe I can treat some of this group a little bit lightly. And not connect here. Connecting here is a nice way to make eye shape anyway. Where could be bigger?
9, 8,
over here?
7, 6, 5.
Let's connect.
4.
Couldn't be so small. Should be decently large. So this trade was good or bad for white? I mean, he became super thick in the center. I'm not so sure. But I know this is a big profit.
Yoyomi now starts.
So he's taking control of the right side. My shape is not so wonderful. Probably black is good here. It seems like, right? Look at this wall. It's so beautiful. It's more beautiful than my corner. My teeny weeny corner. Yeah, should be good for black. We need to fight in this area. But I think I can at least play this Atari. I don't think he dares to jump or something. He will connect, I believe. Then I will try to settle in here. I cannot give him this as his territory. That will be too much territory. So when trying to settle, this attach can be a good choice compared to like 3-3 or jump. Usually this group will be able to settle. But of course it's not as good for the territory in the corner, etc. But generally, as long as you settle, you're happy in these kind of scenarios. Now in this case, can I slide? He could maybe Hanne then. Just push. I wouldn't fear it too much. So I'm thinking about bumping, but then he will came out, and I will
8, 7,
push.
5, 4.
I think slide is decent here. Yeah, and then I can bump. So white is settling quite nicely, so then this wall became less impressive. Yeah, so from now I think white is doing well again. But I think I was in a bad state earlier. Still, he wants to attack me a little bit, it seems like. Fair enough. I answer this way. Seems to be kind of a shape-ish move to make eye shape and make this a center. Could be decent. Okay. He's gonna try to make me eyeless. Seems like. But I don't think I will die. It seems a bit overplayish for him to try to kill me. But blocking in center is big. He can push first and then block. Oh, but he's not center. Actually. So if he pushes and then squeezes in here, this will be a fake eye. But then I will push out and it looks hard for him to really make me eyeless. So he plays here directly instead. To avoid taking his own liberty, I guess. But then maybe I will peacefully just make eye. But I mean, pushing here is still good. He pushes through, he goes out, I Atari, I jump.
9, 8, 7.
I still think it's okay. I mean, if this is not okay, then he could have pushed first and then play here. Ah, he's saying maybe he couldn't because I could have wedged. So maybe this is why he's playing this in this way. Okay, let's see how he's going to kill me now. I believe I have a ko. Wait, I thought I can play ko here, but I'm wrong about that as well. Let's see how is he going to kill me. Should I Atari here and jump? Or should I push? Atari and jump was my first idea, so let's stick to it. Jump. Looks difficult to kill, to be honest. Could even attach, maybe? Is there a reason to attach compared to bamboo? Bamboo, he came I can push. If he blocks here, I can push. This attach could be a little bit speedier.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Seems
4.
like fun. Yeah, it would be something if we died with this group. Based on our, basically because of our arrogance in that case. Okay, so he plays here. I could play here in center first. Or I could even play here. I was going to push here, then he can play this Atari in center. It's kind of painful in it. If here is not quite center, what about this move?
9,
This move,
8, 7, 6.
it looks good. Looks decent. Could I even try to cut him now? Certainly would appear like there's some such opportunity perhaps. This push isn't cut
9,
first.
8, 7.
Let's cut first because I don't have time to think about other things. Let's cut first, think later. This Atari seems a bit crazy, doesn't it? So let's just leave it for now. But if he blocks here, he gets a lot of points here,
8, 7,
isn't
6,
it?
5,
So I should play
4.
here. Guess. I don't want him to get all those points. Maybe I should have just played there instead of throwing in here. Doesn't make too much sense. And then I'll block here. And hopefully he cannot kill me now. So actually, if I didn't make this cut, then I would be very happy to Hane here. Now I'm not so happy because I would be a little bit scared about his potential cut, push and cut. Can he really push and cut?
9, 8,
I don't
7,
believe him.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
If he can push and cut, then it's basically game over. But it seems precarious. Here we go. I don't think so. I can just push through, right? Yeah, I can push through, get this and capture here. Yeah. I don't think I have some short... Oh, I do have a weird shortage of liberties. Oh, snap. I forgot about it. He can push through and throw in later. Ah, no, so terrible. Oh, snap. Oh my gosh, that is really bad. Then a trade may have to happen.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Oh, this is so bad. I totally missed that. Oh no, especially I went out here. Ay, 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 ay. I put myself in a lot of needless trouble here, I would say. Okay, so he didn't find it, or he saw something I didn't see here. So now I'm not in any immediate danger, so that's okay. Then that's okay. I saw some, if he blocks and I thought I go here and then here, he can push through a throw in. I have shortage of liberty then. Isn't it the case? So in this scenario, I'm thinking about taking the corner simply. That's my instinct. But I'm also thinking if I can extend here with good results. There's also like a peep here and later Atari and jump. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. It's a little bit agiful, let's say.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Let's not take the corner then. Let's go for center. I think center can be useful here. But I didn't see how exactly I'm supposed to use it. So it might have been that I should have taken the corner, but... Can I just Kema here maybe? Like, simple move. Is it worthwhile? Just Kema, is it even center? It is not quite, but it has a center flavor, as I like to put it.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Looks like a close game. Yeah, I agree. It's getting closer because I think I should have just made I here, and then if you block, I can play the top. That would have been nicer. This Atari, yes. Big. Yeah, close game. Hopefully they are not like endgame experts, but they could be, very well, could be. Is this a scenario where pushing here is reasonable? I think so. There's not really much other RG, so we might as well push. And then is this a nice asking move? Does it make any sense? Not so much sense, right?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Let's play here. So what I was wondering was whether there was something like a peep here, Atari, and then jump extend here to make a lot of liberties, right? The problem with that way of play is that I may end up losing a lot of points compared to just Atari here and then using these centers.
9, 8, 7.
This is a problem.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
As far as I'm concerned, that is a problem. So what about if I just play normal? I think if I just play normal, I'm already not too bad. Because I will have the initiative in the end game, basically. Which is, of course, valuable.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Jump. Jump becomes sentinel. Maybe. Ooh, maybe not. I don't know. He gives me this Atari.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
If I jump and he push and cut, I get the Atari, and connect. That looks like broken for him, so he cannot do that. So I think I'll get this move, which can be very, very valuable. I think since I couldn't see. I don't get too much liberty here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something like that. 5, 6, 7, 8. He has 8. Plus he has like I or something. So I think I cannot use that as I would like. So I think I'm going to use this one after all.
9, 8.
And just go for the end game. So the question is, in this end game, where's the biggest point? I think this Hane is something I ought to play, because if I don't, he can Hane and cut me, maybe? Oh no, he cannot. So maybe I don't need to hurry to play this Hane. Can I push here first? Is there any use to that?
8,
any point?
7, 6, 5.
Maybe not. Let's block here first. Then over here is quite enormous. About 10 points. This should be sent, I guess. This block, of course, is so big. About 10 points. This one also, really, really big. Also
9,
about 10 points.
8, 7, 6.
Let's
5.
use this one. Ask a question. So score estimator has white ahead by 13 points right now. So I think I am ahead. It's just that look at the center, for instance. Black is not getting any points there, but black can get a lot
9,
of points there.
8,
So it's
7,
closer than that,
6,
I believe.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 Yoyomis left.
Okay. This way. Then this will be sent also. Anyway, it's maybe not so big.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
It's hard to
4, 3.
how to say how to play here. Is there some value to using this peep here somehow? If I can get this turn, I can block. So among all these moves, this jump is also huge, right? This block.
9, 8,
This
7,
diagonal. This
6,
diagonal
5.
seems most related to thickness, and also it seems quite center-ish for him to push here and cut. So if he can do that in center, the difference will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, almost 10 points in center, anti-center here. Same here though, this jump
9,
looks like also
8,
center.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, this one is big. Really big move. What if he plays here and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's almost 10 points in there. Yeah, this is going to be his center too, so I couldn't get both anyway. This was the problem. I could only defend on one side. So I decided the center. Don't know if that was a good choice or not. But they must be quite similar, I guess. Yeah. But center felt a bit more related to thickness somehow. Like if there could be some problems arising later. Yeah. This one is so huge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, it's gonna be big. Is he gonna play here? No, he's gonna play this one, which is also huge. So normally I would worry about clamp and jump, peep and jump and making in something, but I will play here to make eye shape, I guess. Yeah, maybe this was bigger too. Ah, so big. Okay, but I will make eye shape by playing here. So now it says score estimator says white is ahead by 3 points only. That is not so awesome. Oh, why did I answer here? I didn't need to answer maybe. Oh, you could have answered here, right? Ah, I played too hastily. Yeah, now it says 0 points. Close game. Maybe I should have played down here after all, more than this one or this one. Maybe I should have treated them as But this is not the way he should play, right? He should have played and catch these points. Catching these points looks smaller. I still have some follow-ups to bother him. And this connect is quite nice anyway, because I can bully him now. I can Atari, I can push, I can jump, or I can even double peep. I mean, this looks like the wrong way to get points in the center for black. Unfortunately, the score estimator has black ahead by 7 now. So that is a bit annoying, to say the least. But I think I have something like this, maybe.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Looks like some kind of half Tsuji. Ah, I'm supposed to play Atari first, maybe. No, that's okay. I don't know what this Tsuji is doing exactly, but it's doing something. Give me this one. Yeah, now he still gets to close a lot of the center. Then I will use this peep, I guess. So now it says white ahead by 5 points, but again it's missing some crucial points for both players in a sense. So is it better to connect here or better to play here now? I saw some super weird variation when I connect here.
9,
I can Atari.
8, 7, 6, 5,
Uh,
4.
should be better here, I think. So look for center is quite important, I guess. Capture? Connect or capture? Similar? Capture bit more center feeling because I can definitely connect under after, so He needs to add move. Oh, thank you to Sichuan Willy for the prime. That's most appreciated. Very happy to receive a prime sub. Okay, so next he can get this one in center, but that's it. Okay, what do I have now? This Atari, this block.
9,
This block looks
8, 7,
incredibly big.
6, 5, 4, 3,
Put here first,
2,
center.
1.
Gain Bioyomi. Connecting here is big, push is big, block is big. I think block is the biggest. It should be bigger than this one, right? Maybe, yeah. This throw-in is also sent. I should play before too late, maybe. Yeah, split. Looks like a good choice. How about this block? Its value is quite big. Because if they push here, they can clamp afterwards, right? But they cannot get too many points from clamping. So I think this is bigger. I believe it's good. So after black capture here, we'll have a little bit more points, but not too much more. I think this Atari was a bit slow by black here. Yeah. End game, end game, end game.
9, 8.
So saving these stones is exactly 6 points, right? So is there anything bigger than 6 points right now? So this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. It's smaller. Connecting here, it's like 1, 2,
8,
5, 5-ish.
6, 5, 4, 3.
Let's play this Atari first to think. This is bigger than these three, so that's fine. Blocking here is also smaller than saving the stones. So everything's smaller than saving the stones, I guess. Yeah, so I should save them. Fair enough. Okay. So the score estimator says white is ahead by 7 points right now. But it didn't give black a lot of points here. If black capture, black gets some points here. So I think it's closer than that. This is so big also. So next, the move that they have is clamp. I connect, they go under Atari. Or they have Hana extend. Or they have peep. I connect, they connect. They cannot connect back.
9, 8, 7.
Part of me
5.
wants to play this connect underneath here. That's worth like 1, 2, 3. It's kind of a ko. I can make a double ko by connecting this way. Is that better? Don't know. No, I cannot. I don't fear the ko, I guess. Connecting under looks nice. So this is he's right to wreck my shape. Yeah, now it says white ahead by 5 points. But there's still some hidden points here and there. Like for instance, black can try to jump here and make a lot of points that way. This move is surprisingly large. But now I think this connect is big enough. He will answer, I think. Yep. So that is big enough. Then should I push here? This is 2, 3, 4 points almost. I think it's big enough. Next Atari push block is too big. Yeah, he cannot handle. So that makes a difference too in the score. All right, all right, all right. Quite nice.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Aha, he's trying to get these 2 center moves here, make 2 points. Because if I don't have, I have to connect here. So blocking here would be not so valuable, I guess. It's not that
9,
valuable.
8,
Potentially 2
7,
points.
6, 5, 4, 3.
This is bigger. Because after I capture, I can push and cut here, and then he will lose a lot of points here. So this should be sent to the capture. Or at least it's very big. Yeah, this is your right, buddy. But I can still jump here to wreck some points if I want to. That's a 3-point move. Kind of big. Oh, actually, when he pushed here, I could have pushed and cut first. That doesn't make a difference, I guess. So connecting here or blocking here, this blocking looks
7, 6, 5,
big.
4, 3, 2.
Put it here first. Connecting under is worth how much? Like 3 points almost, or more, because something a little bit about safety of this group. In later, if somehow he gets this one and this one and so on, then maybe there will be some aji. Ah, not really.
9, 8.
Blood Drain or something. Blow Drain. Blood Drain. He's asking if there's a Pink Floyd t-shirt. Yeah, that's right. Pink Floyd. Dark Side of the Moon. Yep. Oh, he wants to play disco. This is insane. Disco, I win disco, I eat all those stones, right? I think it's insane anyway. It seems insane. Even now I can think about capturing and then connecting here. Then that will be a little bit dangerous. So let's connect here. Okay, it's true I don't have like infinite co-threads, but I have some. This co is much more dangerous for him than for me. But maybe he knows he's losing, so he's thinking he's gonna find some kind of complication, try to get something out of it. Wow, can I ignore? Maybe, to be honest. If I capture, he captures here, and I connect here, and then he captures here, and then I connect here, then he's alive in here, but I kill all of this. And the other variation, he cuts me, we play a new co.
6, 5, 3.
But let's not play that new co, it's too complicated. I'm just gonna use some outside co threads, because outside co threads can be nice also. Use this one. Do 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 do.
Nine, 8, 7.
I don't know if you guys heard, my cat is trying to
4,
ask for food.
2, 1.
Meow. He's actually circling his food bowl now and like staring at it intently, like maybe he will will some food into it. He's like, this cat. I feel so bad too, because I want him to be happy, but I know he will not be happy if he gets overweight and develops diabetes or something. Why did I connect here? I was talking about my cat. I connected. This was way too small. I could have captured here and killed everything. Oh. Whoops. Okay, whatever. Uh, that means he really ran out of Kotra. He could have at least used Kotra here, maybe.
9, 8, 7.
Yeah, sort of. I sort of turned off my brain there a little bit. My bad. Shouldn't have done that. Yeah, so this time I will be wary of the fact that I could capture and then you capture and I connect. But this time you're killing everything afterwards. So this is not cool. Even though from a point perspective you're only gaining 4 if I take Gote even. And I'm gaining 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I still would gain points. So if I
9,
connect,
8, 7,
I still have
6,
1
5,
or something
4,
Kotret.
3, 2,
Let's
1.
do this, whatever. It doesn't matter. Gaining these points is also valuable. It's finished. Just now when he pushed here, of course I should have captured here. If he pushed through, I would just connect here. And the game will be over. So connecting this ko is worth something like 1.5 point anti-center. That's a bit too small maybe. So I will play here instead. So now I should be leading a lot more. Yeah. Its score estimator has me ahead by 10 points. But yeah, just now I could have won a lot more if I had just not answered here. But I just turned off my brain thinking about my cat. 哎呀，球球，你现在还吵啊？还有1个半小时，你知道吗？你怎么还饿呢？This move I will consider center. Even though maybe there was something bigger, I don't know. So he blocks here, finally. Then this is 3 points, should be biggest. Let's play it. Yeah, I think the opening was silly by me. Shouldn't have started this fight. And then this ko was weird too, because I gave him such a beautiful wall. What is this one? It's only 1 point, right? Is there anything bigger than 1 point though? This one? A bit bigger. Here he doesn't have anything dangerous, I believe. So, okay, let's play this up
9,
first. Get a liberty. Or I don't know if I gain a liberty, but clarify the liberty situation a bit more. Here is also a nice 2-pointer, isn't there? This is actually more than 2 points because when he connects here, this stone, yeah, this stone is Antari, so he can capture a stone later. So this is 2.5 points, maybe. Okay, so this was 2 points. So this was a little bit smaller. Yeah. Should have played here. Rogue potato, Argentine baguette. You speak in Chinese to your cat? That's correct. My cat only understands Chinese. The Persian cat, for some reason, responds only to Arabic language. That's interesting. Okay. This troll is truly bored.
8,
Um,
7, 6, 5,
Connecting.
4, 3, 2.
Argentine baguette, huh? That reminds me, the last time we had tournament here in Stockholm, we went to have food at this place and they had a so-called Argentinian hamburger and it was basically a baguette with some meat in it. So I guess that's a thing in Argentina, like this kind of baguette burger, baguette sandwich. Is it? You have to excuse my ignorance. I don't know much about Argentinian cuisine. Thank you to Jefta for the and Jeff for the follow. You guys are the best. Why you guys have such similar names?
9,
Argentine baguette is a kind of, not baguette
7,
specifically, but something similar.
6,
It's a large
5,
bread with meat in it. Okay,
4.
okay. A large, elongated white bread, is it? Sounds an awful lot like a baguette to me. No, I'm just kidding, of course. Maybe it's called something else. Just a piece of bread. Mm. Okay, so we have two. We had two cows. We have two cows, I mean. So it's either one is the same. I'll just capture one and let him have the other. I think I played a 0 pointer here when he played a real pointer here, but I'm leading by 9 points or something. So I didn't bother to fight a cow for the last point. I'm much more interested in the baguette discourse. Accept. So white wins by 9 points. But I think I was truly in danger when I gave him the big wall. And also, for some reason, I think I shouldn't have, around here, I think I took some needless risk, maybe. Maybe I should have just connected. If I just connect here, he blocks, and then I play over here, it's already quite decent, I would say. So they got a little bit messy. And yeah, especially, I think here, oh yeah, he had a good chance, I think. Here, if he hane, right? I think I'm in danger. I think so. Because after that, I was thinking, oh, I can Atari here and capture this stone. True, I can. But after he goes out and I go down here, he has two liberties. So he has time to push and then throw in and then Atari. And then it's explosion for white. Which means that when he pushes, I need to eat these stones. And let him eat all of this. That was all I could do in that scenario. It's still playable maybe, but it looks good for black. So I think I totally messed up there for a second. Alrighty then. Now it's time to play another game. Oh yeah, I should stretch and get some water first. But now I already got a game. Against a 7 dan with 8 wins and 6 losses. Okay, it's my turn. I'll play black then. Since you asked me to go first. Yeah. And I will try to see if I can get some kind of weird opening. Okay, so he's placed this Komoku. So nowadays I'm experimenting with this attach. I'm gonna play it. Trying to go into the snowy mountains. The problem is I'm still not a snow leopard yet. I'm just a snow leopard kitten. Because I haven't studied my new variations very well. I'm just starting to look for the variations that are interesting. Just start to slowly, grow into a snow leopard. So that's why I'm, playing like this. This is might become a part of the snowy mountain. So when he plays this Bing, this Nobi, it makes me wonder what I should do next. I think I'm supposed to play a corner enclosure probably. But I've also been exploring this move. I call it the high micro Chinese. The high micro Chinese, the micro Chinese was the Chinese style opening is very famous. Then there was something called the mini Chinese where black played a stone here. And then the micro Chinese where black played here. And this is the high micro Chinese. I searched the professional database, couldn't find a single game with the high micro Chinese. But I asked Katago, and Katago said it's just as fine as the other mini Chinese and micro Chinese. So that means it is a completely unusual shape that is fine. Rogue Potato, are you microdosing the Chinese opening? That's what I'm doing, man. That's why I have the high micro Chinese. So here I also started to explore some new move. Check it out. Boom, 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 pew. This attach. So again, I haven't studied very well, but I learned it's a green move. It's a good move. It's a fine move. But certainly it's an unusual move. See, he's already going, huh? And so yeah, this will be part perhaps of our snowy mountain. I'm slowly starting to explore the snowy mountain, going from snow leopard kitten to a fierce snow leopard. So this journey is just beginning, and you guys will join me in this journey because my only time to practice playing is on these streams. So yeah, I'm trying to develop some of this stuff before the WAGC, which is in late May this year. Board shows that you are evolving. Yeah, exactly. This is some kind of evolvement. I'm going from Mew to Mewtwo or something like this. Or I don't know what. Charmander to Charizard. Sure, I'm missing an evolving state in between there. So you see this attach already put him in a state of confusion and confluxion. So that gives me a good chance to go get some water. Ah, he plays Hanne. Of course I will play the Hanne too. So this Atari is decent, but it's not the best move. So the best move just now was supposed to be double Hanne by white, which is a really weird move too. Now, saying all this doesn't mean I know this very well. As I said, I'm just a kitten, so I haven't really studied these shapes very well. I just know it's supposed to be fine for black. But for instance, in this scenario, I don't know if I'm supposed to extend or Atari here. I will have to explore more. We can definitely do that to category. But Atari and ladder seems kind of stupid because he will just Atari under and connect everything together. And there's no reason I can't play here, I think. It looks like I can. This extend will lead to an interesting fight, I guess. If he blocks on this side, I will run here. Then I can Atari and run. Yeah, it looks fine. Let's fight. From a cocoon to a butterfly. No, I'm going from larva to pupae or whatever. Larva to cocoon. The butterfly state is still far, far away. Now let's see here. Okay, now I will just turn. So already I feel like small edge actually for black because white's shape is a little bit broken. This attach is good. This attach is Katago recommendation in almost all of these shapes. Like always attach here first, in the mini Chinese as well, and the Chinese opening to sort of ask black how to respond in this fight. So now I feel like responding here because of these. So basically a Katago idea is to attach first and then answer my Hanne here. So after he Hanne and then attach, then depending on how I answer, he can answer differently. So now I will answer here. So if he had attached first and I answer here, then he didn't need to fight like this, he could just connect because my efficiency is low because I answered inefficiently in the corner. But this time is a little bit different because now he's already invested in these stones. So I'm kind of happier to play here, I believe. I'm not so sure yet. I still, as I said, I'm still just a baby on this concept. But this opening, you can say I invented it. But when I say I invented it, I just looked at it with Katago. But okay, maybe we shouldn't even use the word invent in these scenarios. We should use the word discover. So I'm trying to discover some new terrain, basically. And that's the cool thing. You know, the original mini Chinese opening was a typical opening that was developed by top-level professionals. I believe Korean professionals developed the mini Chinese, even though it's called the mini Chinese, but that's after the Chinese opening. And by the way, the Chinese opening, I believe, was developed by a Japanese professional. So, but the Chinese made it famous. But my point is that these type of openings, these classical famous style opening like Sanrensei and Chinese opening and so on, they were the subject of much research by these groups of top professionals sitting around just trying and playing in their games, analyzing over and over again, and that they would develop these little pockets of specialization, pockets of knowledge that only they had, where they could gain an edge. And then they would write books about it, and some amateurs would study them and could win a lot of tournament games by knowing just like some variations from the mini Chinese where you can gain an edge early. But nowadays, anybody can create their own specialized openings because everybody has access to the strongest player in the world, the AI. So, and who is tireless, a tireless study partner. So anybody can just start discovering all kinds of funky openings, and that's what I am I'm trying to leverage that concept basically. So here my instinct is Hane. Extend would also be an idea, but Hane seems like a really tight idea. So another thing I'm noticing here is this is kind of a ladder breaker in a lot of variations. So if Hane, he Ataris here, I run, and then he goes out. Yeah, it doesn't work for him. So he needs to jump or something. Then I can extend to here. Extending to here looks like Sente. I think Hane looks powerful. If he Hane, I will connect. Let's see. And you know what's beautiful about these specializations, not only are you familiar and you know very well a lot of variations, but because they are unfamiliar, they're going to spend a lot of time, effort. They're going to feel uncomfortable. So just psychologically, it's powerful to take the game somewhere weird. And so to be fair, if you ask AI about this move, it's not the best move, but it is within the range of less than half a point to loss. And that for me in the opening is a perfectly acceptable range. So it's nice to look for these ideas. And then, of course, right now I'm not expert, but if I use these ideas often in every game and research and analyze, I will become basically the only expert. Well, since you guys are with me, you might also become experts. So it's not only like I'll be like one of few experts on it. I'll be the only one who's really researched these openings. This is a really fascinating concept to me. This is very interesting. All right. Our opponent enters Byoyomi. Yeah, I will solidly connect. I might even Tiger. Because if he Atari and then go here, then I will play here. Seems sweet. Then I can get a flower. Maybe Tiger better. If he extends, I will capture these stones. And if he tigers, I will get a tiger, which is a bit better than this one. So maybe here. Of course, he's gonna might get this Atari in this variation. Ah yes. So now that I think about it, he can get this one or this peep. Yeah, it's not worth it. I should have played solid connect. I should have stuck with my original idea. Because solid connect, then he tigers, then I Hane, he tiger, then I extend this. Okay, I think.
6, 5.
So the location of this weird stone now is in quite a good extent location for fighting, right? So I'm a bit surprised he plays this Atari now. He could have kept it for later. Maybe he's planning on giving these two stones, but that doesn't make too much sense. Because if I capture them, I'm all connected together. So if he tigers, I Hane, he Hane. Maybe I can counter Hane because of this Atari. Maybe there could be a ko, potentially. So he Hanes in the corner. And my instinct is actually to cut here. Trying to gain as much territory in the corner as I can. Hanne seems weak. And of course I could go to just eat these, but then he's gonna go into the corner and it's gonna be a long game. So I think cutting looks cool. Try to gain profit to the maximum. Sugar Dintis comes, Charlie, let's go to Candy Mountain. Okay, yeah. Oh, there's Valerie as well. How you doing? First you call me Crawley. Yes, let's cut here. Of course, the downside of this cut is that he can gain a plethora of centers around here. Like this is center, this is center, this is center, even, no, not quite this one. And of course this is center. So he has some follow-ups. It's true. But I get the profit in the corner, so I think it's okay. Valerie asks, will you be playing next Tuesday? Yes, I will. Are you going to be my opponent? Are you board 3? That's right. Sweden and the Ukraine are... No, it's not the Ukraine, is it? It's just Ukraine. Sorry about that. Sweden and Ukraine are playing independent on Tuesday. Yes, this attach is really nice because after I Hane, he connects back. I cannot connect because he can go here, right? But I can still turn, right? Okay, so it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm okay. Also, you are playing board 3, huh, Valerie? Awesome! Finally, I get an easy opponent.有 Ispiro says 兔子老师晚上好. Yo,
7,
晚上好.
5, 4,
Extending looks solid. And now the fight is getting a little bit more difficult. I need to focus, but I'm very bad at focusing. I can see a variation Atari here. He crawls back. If I turn, then he can go here, and there will be some funky, funky, funky stuff
6,
happening.
5,
But
4,
still, I think I ought to play here and then feel it out. Valerie said, will you stream our game? Oh, I cannot stream during the Pandanet, bro. When we have Pandanet, we will stream to each other. We have to have a webcam, remember? I cannot stream the Pandanet game. But oh yeah, you mean maybe review it as in a stream? That would be cool.
9,
Maybe we could do a stream, joint stream, and review it.
6,
That'd be cool. Let's see how it goes also. Yeah, so this is the variation I'm afraid of. So I'm seeing some variation where I might have to give him these 2 stones. It's actually quite sad. But he might have to give me something outside too. This is exactly the variation I'm looking at before. So if I go here, he can go here, and then if I do this, he can play here, threatening to ladder me, and then boom, boom, boom. Not so happy for me, unfortunately. But what about this extend?
8, 7,
Mm-hmm.
6, 5, 4,
I couldn't see clearly, but seems a little bit better. Why not? Is it prohibited? I don't. Well, it should be prohibited because, well, you cannot. You have, first of all, you have to stream. Yeah, I understand. You can disable like the chat mode and stuff, but
7,
that's a good point. But
5,
it says in the rules we should
3,
have a webcam going, and we should have the microphone on each other, so that we can communicate, and if there's something wrong, etc. And that will be disturbed if we. Oh, this is not good, dude.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Ah.
2,
If we stream, I guess. So yeah, this is the worst time for me to discuss other things. I really needed to calculate here because there's a ladder. I can see a weird ladder, and all the ladder seems good for white.
9,
I might have to give these 3 stones, in which case I will say white is quite
5,
successful.
4, 3, 2, 1.
The only thing I got out of this is that he lost
2
a Buyomi.
Yoyomis left.
Oh look, it's Ernestas. Sugadintas. So Atari, run, Atari, squeeze maybe. It doesn't seem nice. It seems better to give. Which also doesn't seem so nice, but somehow better than getting all busted up, right?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Yeah, we have to give. I believe we have to give in this case. I blame Valerie. Valerie, it's your fault, man. No, you're right. It would be fun if you could stream. I thought about it. I actually thought it, but I thought about it so briefly because I realized like
7,
it's probably not working.
5, 4, 3, 2.
So finally, now I'm not happy with my situation. I think I messed up quite a bit. I think I was in a good situation, but he did a great job of sabaki. And because of his great sabaki, he now has kind of made my territory very small. And he still has some big territories.
7,
That being said, I can still eat these 2 stones, and I think I'm going to. And that means I'm quite thick in the center. So that is something nice that I have going for me. Plus, I believe this can be almost called territory. Because if he tries to fight and I get out here, these are only 3 stones, that's only 1 eye. So he has to be a little bit careful about that. But I think white is better than black now, I believe in that. Because I'm a little bit thin here. I mean, maybe he will try to attack me here now. That seems like fighting spirit.
7, 6,
But also if he
5,
just answer here
4,
or here or
3,
something,
2.
that's not bad. So I will capture here. But this thickness is usually, when you see this kind of thickness where you capture 2 stones in the center, usually it means something really great. Like, but of course he captured 3 stones here too. But it's different because these are cutting stones. I don't know. It seems, when I see that, I feel like it's good for black. Locally.
9,
And point-wise, black does have points though.
7,
Black has some corners.
6, 5,
The score estimator says it's white is leading by half a point.
1.
This move, okay. He wants to gain center here, make some eye shape. Yeah, it's a good idea. But it's not sent to block anyway, right? But the next move will be sent, so he can make an eye here. Yeah, that's true. So basically you can say after this turn, Hanne, throw in, then this move. Yeah, he still only has less than half an eye there.
9, 8,
But I don't know, who
7,
cares? I mean, I don't think he's really in
5,
life and death problem. He can make eye
4,
here, he can make eye here. So that's why he wants to fight here, yeah. And make it harder for me to connect here also. Yeah, this situation looks not so awesome. Not so awesome. I want to try to find a way to treat it a little bit lightly.
9, 8, 7,
Here,
6,
here.
5, 4,
Cross
3.
cut. Couldn't think clearly. Yeah, this kind of scenario I need more time to read it like more clearly. Then I think I can still handle. But in this short time period, while also talking about other things, I couldn't play very accurately this kind of situation.
9,
So he played better.
7,
But I'm sure he's not streaming.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, diagonal. Diagonal invites me to play here, and then he just wants to cut and just make this floating. But then I'm alive, and then yeah, I don't mind. I think.
9,
I think this is a nice point.
7,
Of course, I could play here and then make double Hanne Ko.
4, 3, 2.
Okay, let's take a moment to think about that, because that one looks like it could be a fun variation.
2
If I
yo-yos
block
left.
here, he play Hanne, I play Hanne, he play Hanne, I play Ko. Could it be worthwhile? Where's my Ko threat? Nothing. So I knew that already, so why am I even thinking? I waste a view on me for no reason. Thank you to Shudan OGS for the follow. Someone said, what about F18? Yeah, F18 could also be good, but F18, yeah, it's just another way to connect, but it didn't, like, he can still cut here, I mean. I don't know, if F18 could be good too, because then you can hand and double hand, but in this variation,
5,
it can affect
4,
these stones a bit more
3,
for me to go out here later. So that's what I'm thinking with this variation. So like, after he cut here, because I have a stone here, his shape here is a little bit in need of attention. Of course, I first want to play here, because I don't want him to honey here. So this was the variation I was reading, but I'm sure F18 was also an option. Yeah, good point. Okay, for now I will not touch this, so I will think about the left side, the big potential here. So maybe I will play something like here. This is probably what AI will say. But I don't like
9,
giving him anything here. I think I
7,
prefer...
6, 5, 4, 3,
No,
2.
we can give him some if we take the corner. So usually they don't want to play Han here, because then often if they push here, they will give me a flower on this side. But they can still connect here. They can connect here. Then I will fly. And locally, that's good for black, but globally in this scenario, it looks decent for white as well, because the left side is so strong that it can become territory. And if he blocks here, I will play here, and he gives me the flower on in the direction I want it. So
9, 8, 7.
yeah. So this way, right now, AI is saying, oh, black ahead by 1.5, but I think after this one, not AI, rather the scorest. Now it's like white ahead by 25. So I gotta work hard here. So maybe I should have stuck with my original idea of splitting the left side. Maybe I can still. Oh yeah, let's try it. Someone says you have 3 attached moves in this game. Yes, exactly, board troll. These are part of my journey into the snowy mountains, right? Piero says locally good, globally terrible. I don't know. Terrible? Is it that terrible?
5,
Okay, no,
4,
maybe. Yeah,
3.
probably. Oh, really? Like this? Then I should hear, and then he will hear, or what? Ah, okay. So some of these attach moves, no, but you might be right, Piero. It might be terrible. Some of these attach moves are part of my new sort of new concepts that I'm
9,
trying to look at.
8, 7, 6, 5,
And
4, 3,
yeah,
2,
I'm trying to
1.
find these pockets more and more. And for me, it's almost like it's just a fun little mini game, almost just looking for pockets of weirdness. Generally speaking, in most activities that I do, my strength isn't being very, very systematic or so on and so forth. Usually it's more on the creative side. So this is kind of plays to my personal strength as well, because I can use my sort of creativity to look for other things. So this is the concept. Also, I like on a meta level for me why this can suit me better. It gives me joy to look for strange and unusual ideas. I did the same when I write music or whatever. I try to look for these kind of unusual ideas, and I also like the similar process. It's not like just making stuff up, but rather trying different things, and then when you do, you discover these new ideas. I find those concepts very satisfying. Okay, now we're getting into a situation where I might die with everything.
7,
I will try not to. I think I can jump. Maybe even a 2-space jump. But yeah, he's so thick here that I don't have anything to aim for here. So it is quite scary. But jump looks like I'm push, Hane, I don't know. Damn, this is scary.
9.
Ay, ay, ay. And thank you so much to Gaston Padou for the sub, man. Nice! One step closer to our goal of 20 subs. And hello to you there, Gaston. So am I dying here with everything? Damn. I don't want to die. I'm too young to die. Come on, guys. I still have a lot of life
9,
to live. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, you're most welcome. I hope always that my content can be useful and educational and interesting. So I see something like a Atari here and then cut here and
9,
then, yeah,
8,
it's some
7,
Aji.
6, 5,
But also looks like I'm dying.
3,
Maybe he will push even.
1.
If I'm white, I'm thinking about pushing here. Pushed here and then extend.
Last Yoyomi.
Because this connection of the stones looks perfect for white. Yeah, this player seems quite strong. So finally they push on this side. That's kind of what I want, because that means I can activate this Aji here. Even now, I can think about activating this Aji. Not so sure, but maybe I can attach, run out.
8,
Looks complicated.
7, 6, 5,
Play this Atari
4.
first. This Atari could be a minus if you plan to give away your stones, but right now here is he planning to wedge? Maybe if if I play this attach, I'm quite worried about that. If they are planning to wedge,
9,
because then
7, 6, 5.
okay, it's do or die. We must try to survive. And thank you to VictGo for the follow. Most appreciated. Yeah, if I extend and then he wedge, still a lot of adji in the position.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
If he wedges now, I'm gonna be... But there seems like there could be some Tesuji over here? I don't know. If he blocks, then we're gonna have to fight. Wedge might be good
9,
here.
8,
I don't know.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Positive quadruple F. This is Jake from London Over. Hey Jake, how's it going, man? This player is playing kind of like how Jake played in the London Open. Just go for to kill everything. Unbelievably rude.
9.
I think now I need to try this first. That's a timing question. I think I might die badly. No, man. Just going for the kill. Like that's a great idea to do. I think this is bad now. So troublesome.
9, 8,
You will here,
7,
here, here.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
This one. Okay. It's getting interesting now. Can I go out here? The liberty situation is precarious, but somehow if I can sacrifice... Oh, I don't know. Sacrifice.
6, 5.
Sacrifice would be interesting. I don't know. He can probably jump here. But I see some problem with his liberties if he jumps.
9, 8, 7.
My corner is also has problem. Yeah, here we go. So now I'm gonna sacrifice the 3 stones and win. Like block here, then I'm gonna like cut here, and everything's gonna just like disintegrate in some weird way, and I'm gonna get all the bottom. I'm gonna sacrifice beautifully. It's an idea, to be honest. It's an idea, but I think I will play here
9,
and fight after that.
7, 6.
Is there some kind of shortage of liberty thing here? I could do a super weird squeeze and connect under. Just saying, kind of, right? There kind of is.
8, 7, 6.
I don't know. I'm hoping that somehow if I extend here, he needs to worry about a cut over here. I don't know what I'm doing.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Oh, really? Now there really is this move, isn't it? If I start here, I have to pay a bit more of a price outside, but I'm more sure to get it.
9, 8,
Huh?
7, 6.
Okay. Then end up I connect together and I still die with everything. He can make into a fake eye over here. This one is kind of interesting, isn't it?
9, 8, 7,
I think it's an
6,
interesting
5,
Tesuji, kind of.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We should play My Ass Has a Fox 8 down account you can steal a win from. Oh, really? 8 dan? Wow. Impressive. Yeah, I was also 8 dan for a little while. Why didn't he bamboo? Yes, I'm also curious why he didn't bamboo. That's what I thought he would do. And then I was going to try to find some way to use his shortage of liberties anyway over here. But now I get to use these shortage of liberties. I found sort of solace, or I don't know what the word is, but I found some peace here, finally. And I didn't die. Of course, he's gaining now new potential territory in the center. But this is much harder to make big because I have the thickness. And this clump of stones is not so thick. Here is also some thinness. And in the end, it should be quite a successful fight for
9,
black.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, I see. Jake has mainly losses. Okay. So you mean you want me to try to bring you down to 7 now? So I think we shall try to fight here, right? But he can do the wedgie. I believe that's the technical term. So we cannot fight. We cannot
9,
save.
8,
Okay.
7, 6, 5.
Then if we cannot save, then we shall think about how to give in a more efficient manner. Or where is a big point in general. Around here seems big. But this attach could be good if as an asking move to see if he's really going to play the wedge.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Hiyo.
4, 3, 2.
This is big anyway. So now the score estimator has it at black plus 3.5. Well, can be a lot of endgame to be played. This cut could be super annoying. Maybe I should have played around there. Because here he can make a lot of profit. And this one, is it double cente? This is very
9,
big.
8, 7, 6.
This point is big. He wants to stop me from... Oh, so now his idea is if I attach now, he might on the outside, right? He might not... He might not be bothered. Makes sense, actually. Damn it.
9,
Can I do some
8,
invasion?
7,
Just Hane and connect?
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Couldn't decide what to play. The technical term is grandma's dumplings. Jeez. I don't know what I feel about that. This peep is annoying. Here is big point. If he plays this kind of connect under, this group is like not 100% alive. Don't know. I don't know lah. Here?
9,
Should I just connect here?
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Center is so hard to judge too, how to play this area. I wanted to play forcing move here first. I should have, instead of this. But on the other hand, now I kind of got center from this position. I think I will play this. It's not 100% center, but it's like so big that I will play it. Now this no problems. I have eye shape and everything. Otherwise, yeah, I will lose a lot there. And also it affects maybe a little bit this cut. Yeah, so he didn't want to. Yeah, actually, then he couldn't cut, right? I can Hane here later. So this one was kind of sent to them. Now I can consider connecting, turning, jumping, and so on.
Nine, 8, 7, 6,
Connecting.
5, 4, 3.
Connecting cannot be small. It's big. Now the score estimator says white plus 2.5. Okay. So we need to try our best to play good endgame. Try to gain back some points here and there. Oh yeah, this is so big. Enormous. Too huge. Here. Nothing.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Maybe here? I don't know if this will gain points or not. It's kind of silly move. Hey, it's the one-eyed dragon. Ah, I don't know. I should jump here maybe. He came here, they can be so big.
8,
This area is big.
7,
This block,
6,
of course, is big.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, you can play like that. Squeeze me. Then I didn't really gain anything from it. I want to try to do something interesting with my life.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Clamp. Just nonsense stuff. Try to. I've kind of regret that I didn't play forcing moves here first. Like these three stones should have had some aji, but I feel like they never get to use the aji. Midgame. Raiding. Whoa! It's a raid from Midgame. That double K makes me feel like it's a Finnish person. Am I right? Is it a Finnish? Ah, really like this? Oh, I was not expecting this way.
9, 8,
No.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Strike at the elephant's eye, maybe? No, the Finnish can raid the Scandinavians. The Finnish also have some Scandinavian in them. Okay, what should I do next? Now it's really like a kind of end game problem. Like this one, I feel like Lee Chang-ho would be very good at this one.
8,
How to deal with this situation.
5, 4.
I couldn't figure it out. Some random destructive move. Oh, thank you, it's Piero, for the sub. No, I'm not calling Finnish. Well, whatever. There are lots of what do you call them? Finland Swedes
7, 6,
in Finland. So they have like some Scandinavian presence, I can say. Okay, now it's getting messy again. But here, if I can kill my in here, if you cannot kill me, then it seems okay. But thank you so much for the sub, Piero, and thank you so much for the raid, Mikko. Yeah, it's so nice. Yeah. That means we are only 3 subs away from our subscriber goal.
8,
Whoa.
7.
Have a good night, Mikko. You're sleeping at... Oh, maybe it's 1 hour later in Finland, right? Or 2, maybe. P7 looks nice. Where's P7? Oh, yeah, it looks nice, but could be foolish. Oh, the move I just played. Oh, can I came up?
9,
Oh, can I
8,
came up?
7,
Oh,
6, 5,
I
4,
don't know.
3, 2.
On here. You gonna cut, I guess. Seems like your style. My gosh, what's happening? Maybe I should have came just now, I don't know. Or jump or something. This could turn out to be a catastrophe. Indeed. So, can I afford to connect here now? I don't think so. I need to take care of my group first.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Play here, it looks a bit dangerous. Miko is going to have sauna. No. So now we're really getting into the dangerous part of this game, where I die with all these stones. Damn. Or he dies with these 3 stones, I don't know. So dangerous. Well, what if I Atari and jump Kema here? Is there some co-ish stuff? Maybe.
9,
Could be.
8, 7, 6, 5,
I'm not in danger. I am the danger.
3,
I am the danger.
1.
Wow, that was more scary than I expected it to be. I just realized this stone is not helping me to capture this stone. Oh yeah, maybe it is. If I have this stone here, then I can net it. That's true. Oh, then I don't need this stone, but I think I should be fine. But the problem is, even if I connect to this stone, then he can still cut the whole thing. It looks hard for him to fight too strongly because these stones are quite short of liberties, let's say. But that doesn't mean he's not going to try. So if I push, then there is no connection here. So I need this one, which is threatening to capture this way. So then, yeah,
9,
this is going to
8,
be
7, 6, 5,
a
4.
group. Well, a group with one eye, and then maybe cut off. Wait, Maya. Wait, Maya. So it is Dark Vader. Dark Vader is a new. I think you meant to say Darth Vader or
7, 6, 5,
Dark
4,
Vader.
3,
Interesting.
2.
That Dark Veda sounds like some ancient Indian Hindu script or something. The Dark Veda script. Oh, yeah. This is what's happening now. I'm getting that one eye dead group sensation. Can I play here
9, 8,
and try to be
7,
fancy?
6, 5, 4.
I need to play here first. Sounds a bit like a cheese. Dark Vader. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Oh, this is not.
9,
This is scary, man. This is really scary. So he's getting this move, but I can try to make eyes. Meow. Imagine if I had like exchanged this move earlier, then the Zul cut will be sent. Something. I don't know.
9,
So I'm thinking about this
7,
one and then
6,
try
5,
to
4, 3.
make a little bit of a co-ish thing. Because if I. What if I just go here? Like. You push and then I turn. Then he still breaks and he can still connect under. So I would need to play such a weird move. Possibly.
9,
Which definitely
8,
has
7, 6, 5,
maybe here.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Couldn't figure out. This Keima was calling to me earlier. But here I have this move perhaps. I don't know. Really? Can I make eye now? I want to have an eye. Please give me an eye. Wow.
9,
Can I get eyes over here?
7,
This is not
6,
quite set.
5,
That's the problem.
4, 3.
Damn it. Damn it. Decros. A raider from Miko. Correct me. Q9. What's he think? But here I'm seeing something like he cuts here. He does this. I didn't get
9,
eyes, but I
8,
can threaten to
7,
cut this one.
6,
I don't.
5, 4,
I'm getting.
3, 2.
Or I was supposed to cut this
1.
side, really? Can I go here now? I think I can. I think just now he could have cut instead.
9,
Now I
8,
play here.
7, 6.
So I'm thinking of this Hanna as a way to cut him in center and then kill him. I think I'm okay. But he can live also. Then we both live. But if I live by connecting under here, that's amazing because then I get actually use this endgame even to
9,
block here.
8, 7, 6, 5.
Pretty sure I can P9 descend and then game after cut Hanna. P9 descend and then game after Hanna. P9 descend. Oh, you mean P8 capture? And then he Hanna here? I Tari, you got no. Yeah. I think I'm good. Meow. What happened? He resigned. Wow. I'm like sitting here talking and he resigned. I didn't even notice. But what someone said, the crow said, what about this cut here now? Really? That could be better. When he Ataris, I connect. And the point is what? The point is nothing. After Atari here, I capture, he still breaks the eye, right? Oh, I don't know. But in this scenario, I think he should cut here. Then I go here, he Ataris. I have to capture, then you connect under. Then I didn't get anything, really. But then I was trying to play here, and then if he clumps here, Hanne, throw in and squeeze, right? So this is an interesting move because he might have to go out, and this is center. Then I can use this move, but he can block, and then I can Atari, and then I can connect. Then he can connect, then I can connect, then he can connect, then so on and so forth. I read something like that. Anyway, S8 plus T9. What is Sugadinta saying? I was following with this game with Katago. P9 was minus 25 points. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. What? For black? P9? Oh. What? I'm so confused. Anyway. Yeah, this one. Oh yeah, but I want to do a quick check on this with the Katago because I want to see how I'm supposed to handle upper right. Because after all, we are discovering new terrain, and so we need to make some notes, maybe write some part of the map, write down some stuff, some warnings for travelers in the future. When you are exploring new terrain, you have to make some records in it. So let's go to Katago and explore a little bit, because that is the point. Let's learn. Q9, can't read letters. Yeah, letters are tricky. Yeah, let's check it out. This game was quite exciting. Yeah. But so far, I'm liking this new journey into the mountains. It's quite lovely. Um, let's see here how the graph is going to develop. Yeah, so it seems we did get an edge out of the opening, which was what I was expecting. But then I think he played such beautiful, what do you call it? Sabaki in the upper right, so that he started leading. The graph is alive, has a heartbeat. Yeah, this is an EKG. Hey, the crows also noticed this one, huh? Yeah, that's my Pink Floyd t-shirt. I got it secondhand. Was quite happy about that. I don't know where it came from originally. Okay, so let's now soon check out the performance report. Here we go. We got 20 more moves to analyze. Then we will do our performance report. You have to have a GPS and a flashlight when you descend into the depths. Yeah, Rob. Okay, here we go. Performance report. So we played decently, 80% accuracy rating, 82% AI top 5 match, not bad, 75 with the top move. We didn't make any move that lost more than 6 points, and we only made one move that lost more than 3 points. I gotta say, okay, not too bad, not too bad. Wow, this is actually not bad. I thought I must have made some mistake in the center. That was like pretty big. Wow, really? Okay, let's check it out. So first we brought it into a strange place. So here I was already wondering. Yes, as you can see, my strange high micro Chinese is a green move, right? By the way, if I hadn't played this move, this wouldn't come up here because AI doesn't ever suggest this move. But once you play it, it goes, it's fine. That's part of why it's a strange move. Okay, so we get that one. He approached this one, everything. And you see this move? I love it. It's a funny move. Yeah, they can take people by surprise. So as I said, AI has often suggests you ask the question here first. That's a good idea. Or if you play the Hane, then you play double Hane. Wait, somebody's asking a question. If white cut your Keima in the upper left? Yes. Okay, so you mean like, let's say, right away? Or like right now, after this one? So two ways that white can attempt to cut. Let's say white plays like this. Then let's see what the AI is saying. I also want to learn a bit more about this. Instead of Nobi? Instead of Nobi, I think I can play diagonal afterwards. Or Lee. Okay, diagonal is better. No, Lee is better. Wait, let's take a moment. AI is thinking a lot. Yeah, diagonal is working. Yeah, there we go. Diagonal is working. Descent is also working. Direct cut is also working. So after some time of thinking, let's follow the blue move. So descent is the best move. Then he needs to be tight on the liberties, so he plays here. Then black can grow liberties. So I think the problem is for white to cut right away is that white hasn't defended here yet. So the corner can be in danger. So if you imagine this is center, let's say, this is going to implode the corner basically. So you can rescue your stones, but Maybe I'm wrong actually. Oh, it's not so simple. Someone says if you're strong enough, what did they say? If you're strong enough to not make many 6+ points mistakes anymore, it's possible to adjust the performance report results to purple red as smaller. Ah, yes, yes, yes. But I'm not strong enough to not make those mistakes anymore. I just accidentally made that didn't make such mistakes in this game. Okay, actually, it's not so simple, right? Because you're not winning this Liberty race easily. So yes, I'm very glad that the crows ask about this, because this one is part of what I want to research. Of course, I don't want to spend too much time researching very complicated variations during the stream, but this is why I'm still just a kitten on this snowy mountain, because I still want to uh, research like for instance these variations. Okay, so it's getting quite spicy here. So the point, it seems like black is actually going to sacrifice a lot. Yeah, and it's good for black. This is quite interesting actually, if you think about it. So if you play here, then black gets some squeeze in the corner with this move. So black gets to squeeze and very easily to alive, and then black fight on the outside. Jake says even pros in blitz routinely make -6 blunders. Yeah, that's also true, exactly. Professionals. So it would be you would have to have a very high but here's the thing too, pros and many of the strong players, they could easily play a game where they never make such 6-point mistakes, but then they might just lose by a few points. In other words, they don't have no problems playing like very good moves, but they want to always try to find an edge in a fight. That's when they end up playing those big mistakes, because they try to get more and more, right? Fighting spirit basically. So it depends if your goal is to eliminate big mistakes, or your goal is to try to like win the game or whatever. I don't know if that makes any sense. Okay, but this was an incredibly weird variation, but I think I understand it. Because basically if white goes to eat these stones, you get this in center. So it's really, really thick on this side. And then here, black has beautiful Tetsuji. Okay, black could also just push and jump and find a way to live, and that would be balanced. But this one is wonderful Tetsuji. Right, white cannot go down. And the wedge. Beautiful. Okay, guys. But this is a bit too complicated, I think, for a quick analysis on a stream. But generally, okay, we can try to simplify it. If when we play the Kema, if they go for the cut right away, we can play this knowing that if they try to fight over here, we have a cut over here. And basically this cut is going to lead to some good stuff. But for now, that's all we can know. And then as I play this more and research it more, I will become more familiar with the very precise, like exact variations that black can do. Okay, but great question actually. What happens if I push and cut here? Excellent. Okay, so we continue, and yeah, here. So this was good. And here we played everything correctly. So that was nice as well. And now I'm getting, yeah, this was immediately when I played, I realized it was a mistake, right? I should have played solid connect, which was my original idea. So at first I thought, oh, it'd need to be nicer to have tiger outside, but I forgot, like if you give white this center, it's very valuable, because actually you connect here, this right side here is not as nice anymore, right? So it's much better to solid connect. This tiger was a bit of a mistake. Kanin here, cut was good. So here, this variation, I was not sharp enough to read. But actually black is leading quite a lot now, 4.7. The default settings are too vague once you are in the dance, and especially high dance. Oh yeah, maybe you could say, just true. Okay, so this was a mistake. Yeah, I wasn't sure what to do here. So this Atari, and then, wow, this was complicated. But this kind of fights, often I can play correctly if I have a long time to think. But in this kind of situation, I cannot so easily play correctly. I mean, even now you can see that this is going to get more and more complicated. It's not over yet, let's say. I cannot be bothered to review it too much, actually. In this case, let's stick with the game. So the game was here. This was a mistake, but still black is leading actually here, which I didn't think. Ah, really? You want to escape? But if escape, then what if here? And this one? Ah, then black is happy to squeeze. Actually, I read this variation. And I thought, oh, he still eats the 3 stones, but I didn't see clearly in my mind how extremely nicely black squeezes white on the outside. So then I should have turned. Okay. So sacrificing was a mistake. And here we should sacrifice the corner probably. Oh, yeah. And that would have been better as well. Okay. So sacrificing the 3 stones was indeed a bad thing. And this was basically one of the worst moves. The only move that was bigger than 3 points. Mistake, I guess. Wow. That's quite interesting. Yeah. Okay, so from here, white is leading, but not so much. Okay, this was fine. Okay, hope you guys find this interesting as I do. I will try to be a little bit faster so we can play one more game. Oh yeah, this was kind of a bluish move, huh? A good move. Yeah, my original idea was indeed to split the left side. That's what I first wanted to play, something like this. This is literally the move I want to play. Okay, but my move is not bad, it's just that it's quite awkward. And here, apparently, like, it looks to me like white has way too much points on the left side, but AI is like, no worries, you can make points on the bottom, it's quite even. And then, of course, there's such a move, which I couldn't think of at all in my mind. That seems crazy to me. Okay, so this invasion was not terrible, but this capture was. So I should just turn Honto. Oh, I'm glad I inspired you to play more attach. Yeah, attach is the thing about attaching is that when you do it a lot, you almost learn like little local josekis around them. Like if he hana, I will play this counter hana or the cut. If he plays this extend, I will go like this and blah, blah, blah. And then you sort of you synergize, you put them all together, all those different little tiny mini josekis around the attachments, and then you learn to use them in many, many different situations. Yeah, like middle game josekis basically. It's Piroi saying Fox Q move B14. Yeah, exactly. It looks like some kind of fake Tetsuji, but apparently it was a Tetsuji. So pushing is the correct way. So this was also dangerous move. So pushing is more centish. So if they try to take here, then this is kind of powerful. It's easier for black to handle. Jumping was dangerous. This seemed like a bad move. Forcing black out. And after this one, he had some chance coming up. This one is okay. I should have just connected. Oh, I should cut first, of course. I am such a fool. That's the beauty of the attachment, is that I can cut first. So when he Ataris, I can just ignore those 2 stones and get out. Oh, what kind of a fool am I? So if he captures here, then this is Atari, which changes everything. Of course, he can make a call, but it's not exactly something black is afraid of. Oh, yeah, of course, I should cut on this side. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. So after that, now still white's leading, but white made a big mistake, I believe, when white uh, didn't bamboo. After that one, black was winning the whole game. Okay, so we don't need to study. But actually here was also a big mistake. I think black made a few more mistakes than the original performance report realized. So here black should indeed use... I saw this Tesuji, isn't it? That's so funny. I literally saw this Tesuji. I should use it right away. I even said, oh, there's a weird kind of... Technically, there's a Tesuji here. And then I thought it was just bad or something. But actually, it's not so bad. They connect together this way. That's why F3 is... that's why this shape is wrong for white. Okay, interesting, interesting. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. A little bit of a long review. Let's now play one more game. One more game. But first, let me stretch a little bit. Get some water. I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'm back. Let's go find the match. Okay, I'm glad you guys enjoyed the review, yeah. Yeah, because it's quite important to review when you are trying new concepts like this so that you can actually become familiar with them and actually understand them more. Otherwise, you're just playing around with an idea, a concept. You're not actually, how to say, you are not delivering on your idea. No, you're not turning it into a concrete reality. I don't know what I'm talking about now. Yeah. Tiger at the beach. All right, so shall we try it again? This one? No, but it's easy to speak loftily about something and go like, okay, you know, this is so cool if you can have a snowy mountain, blah, blah, blah. But then you actually need to see it to fruition. You need to actually turn into a reality. And that is why we need to actually spend some time to review as well. Okay, and in this scenario, maybe still here, looks okay. Okay, and we should pincer, I think. This one is the one I'd like to play. Aha, so he's choosing this because he doesn't want me to dominate the bottom. He wants to maybe fight with me here, which makes total sense. This is a move to try to attack these 3 stones. Now, in this case, my instinct is to play here. What's wrong with it? I don't know. And if he tries to cut this way, I will jump, I guess, or something. Maybe even empty triangle. If he tries to cut this way, I could probably cross cut. So someone says, why do you attach to Komoku, by the way? Because of the complicated pincer variations? Well, you probably missed it, but I'm doing that because I want to go into the snowy mountain. And what I mean by that is, obviously attach is quite a common move, but still these shapes are uncommon enough that players aren't so familiar with how to play them. And neither am I right now, but if I keep playing them, I will. And then I will have a little bit of an edge. Of course, the snowy mountain here referring to how the snow leopard could beat the lion if the fight was taken to a snowy mountain. So that is the That is the idea. The attach is just one of the moves that I'm experimenting with. I'm looking right now. I'm in the process of finding ideas for these kind of unusual moves that are in the green. And one nice thing about the attach too is that it's kind of it's forcing, so you can always choose the side. Board shows that you can just play 5/5 opening moves. No one knows them as well. That's true. That's true too. I could do that. But I want to play, because I can't force their opening moves. So attach, for instance, that's regarding their move. Yeah, I might also stop playing ordinary 4/4 and stuff. But when we're talking about these weird moves, they can also appear like a little bit later in some shape, like after you play some normal shape and then suddenly the weird move appears. So this is also something I'm thinking a lot about. Not only like immediately playing some weird moves or unusual moves, but like in the previous game, we played a normal Joseki in the lower right, and then suddenly the attach arrived, right? And so then it comes. Yeah. But so far it's still early days for this new endeavor, so still I'm just a kitten. Okay, so in this case, I'm feeling a bit uncomfortable already. So this kind of fight definitely needs to be studied. Um, I can connect maybe with this kind of move, but then no, I cannot. What do I want to do? I think I will peep actually. Spiro says breaking a familiar sequence is more destabilizing. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm thinking too. Like you can, almost pretend, make it seem like you're just going down a normal path, and then boom, here's a weird move suddenly. You know. Okay, now the shape is getting really strange here. I guess I will play here to stay connected. And we have these kind of weird pillars. Are these the pillars of time? Could be. Okay, this makes sense. He's attacking this group and helping his two stones. He's also hoping that he can wrap around here. So I'm guessing that I ought to get out. But if I get out with the Kema, he has this diagonal move. Quite annoyingly. So should I push and then jump? Difficult position for me. These kind of fights are always difficult to navigate properly. The feeling is still this Kema. Even you peep here, then maybe I block. If you try to cut me, I can do this kind of cut. I think I should play here. Could be a good move. J2 for B. Yeah, black could play J2, but then that I'm less scared of, I guess. So I will jump along with him, or should I diagonal and then jump here? Such a strange shape here. Yeah. Also, with my students, I always call this kind of fight a zebra fight, because we have the white stripe, the black stripe, the white stripe, the black stripe, the white stripe, and so on. So it's a zebra fight. Yeah, they are always like difficult to navigate. I will often try to find some way to simplify it, stabilize it, sacrifice some part of it. But here I don't find much opportunity. I really want to jump here, because if I don't, then he will play Kema here. Of course, this is big, but he should also jump out here. Now I need to keep moving. So I'm thinking if I should come down to here, maybe I can peep here and then play a Kema. Maybe just Kema right away. Or should I jump here? Difficult
9,
shape.
8, 7,
Okay, that
6,
could be.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I don't know about this diagonal. Board trolls. I hate running battles in my games. Yeah, I mean they are like so. It's so easy. It's so easy that one player just suddenly like collapses in these kind of fights. 秋秋，你还早呢，肚子那么饿吗？嗯，唉 I think maybe here is
9,
still better than
8,
here. Although this
7,
is
6, 5,
points.
4, 3.
Points are important as well. Side is more important than the center, perhaps, because I cannot really attack his stones anyway. Yeah, so this move is the one I was worried about earlier. And in this scenario, I don't really have time to save this one stone. But he's already invested an extra stone here, so it becomes smaller and smaller. So I need to save these stones. Of course, this is threatening a wedge and cut, so he might answer first with a peep here or a peep here. Cho, 在吵吗? Yeah, messy fight here. I think the upside for me here is, at least this time, my opponent is not making a lot of territory anywhere. Like this is kind of smallish. Here will be smallish as well. So that often ends up happening to me in running battles, that I somehow overplay the battle and then the territory becomes bigger for my opponent. Right, so as expected, he wanted to protect against the cut, and this should be center for him, but I'm also in a sense happy to play this tiger, right? Because I become thicker. Yes, it's hard to navigate the strength of groups and the territory balance at the same time. That's exactly it. So looking at the big picture, I feel like it ought to be here. Looks really, really big because it helps my two stones.
9, 8,
Here looks really big.
7, 6, 5, 4.
Okay, I'm gonna go with this one. So this one I'm thinking about power balance more, because here a little bit, not exactly, but a little bit, we can think of it a bit as Miyai. If he plays outside, we can jump on the inside. If he plays inside, we can jump to the outside. I wouldn't say they are exactly Miyai, but at least white is kind of happy to play either one of those moves, so maybe it's not the most important place to play. So here again, thinking of point balance, I'm thinking about playing here.
7, 6.
So also gaining some help for these stones, making sure he cannot make a lot of points here. Yeah, so now he plays here, and then my plan was to play this move. Maybe also kick and attach over here could be an option. Oftentimes it's big, but I will just jump here, defend the corner. So then he plays here, which is a big point, of course, kind of attacking my group, making corner territory. It makes a lot of sense. Is this the point? I'm driving him towards here. He's building territory over there. Not so sure. I love that.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So when in doubt, play a very poorly planned crosscut. Uh-oh. What is this? Ladder breakers? He's gonna be ladder breaking me to Kingdom Kong. Alright then. Fair enough. Dosire says, have we won a lot today? Well, we've won 2 out of 2. So I don't know if we'd call it a lot, but it's 100% anyway. A little bit lucky, I would say. So now he goes to here. The question is, I can't really attack this group very well, so why do I want to have this
9,
cut?
8.
I mean, these stones can handle themselves on this side here, isn't it? Isn't that so? this move, this move, this move, this move, this move.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
This I'm so hesitant with because he has peep here and then he has like a double peep and stuff. But first he probably wants to add a move over here. Someone said, I hate this corner shape for white. Yeah, it's an awkward shape for sure. So awkward. Yeah, I agree. But if he plays directly like this, can't I play here or here? And then try to kill him over here?
9,
If I play here,
8,
push and...
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
I'm gonna do it. Yeah, so then he defends, making it center. But this exchange could be bad if I anyway get to add a move here, which is what I plan to do. Then the corner shape is kind of stabilized, let's say. I think I'm alive here, right? This is like a carpenter square, but there's like an extra black stone here. I think that somehow helps white, actually. Yeah, also I can get to my shape over here, so I'm definitely alive. Basically center alive. But then again, what was my cut all about? Not so useful anyway. But I can still pressure this group a little bit, perhaps. And at least I get to keep the corner. Yeah, stretch a little bit. Yeah, shoulders. So I guess he can try to find a way to split here and attack this dragon and these two stones. Something like that. But then for me, jumping here is probably center, so not that easy. Right, this move makes sense in that regard as well. So maybe now I should jump back. Then he can push, I can pull back. Because pushing here is not so useful. I don't even know if I treat it as center.
8, 7, 6, 5.
That is kind of a good exchange anyway for white, right? I think so. Here there is some agi as well with the peep here. Shape has some problems.
Yoyomi now starts.
Like some variations. This is of course annoying. He wants to split me. I cannot really cut through, I think, because he can peep this way and then cut me here.
9,
So I will connect here, but here also he cannot so easily connect. Bench press day. Yeah, kind of. No, I did jujutsu yesterday. You know, sometimes after jujutsu, my shoulders all messed up. So it's a lot of pain. Attachments. Speaking of attachments, this attach is good, I think. But I will go for outside in this scenario. Fight. Right, BJJ, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, exactly. That's what I train. Speaking of that, I was thinking, I think it would be so cool to do like just like they have chess boxing, to do like a Go grappling event. That would be amazing, I think, because the point system in grappling is perfectly matched with like Go. Like you can do it so you get like 2 points for a sweep or whatever, or 4 points for back control, 10 points for a sub. And then you bring those points into the game. So every 10 minutes you roll, and every 10 minutes you play a game like that. It could be so amazing, I think. Playing a Ko in Jujutsu. So Phoebe said there's a weird symmetry in the game. Yeah, there is a weird symmetry. You mean I'm gonna attach here in his corner? But generally, This is like not the variation to play in this corner. Usually you want to approach it. Maybe in this case it makes sense, but now I want to press these stones. There's some problem with the peep here and stuff, so some part of me wants to add a move here. And not only a peep, like literally he can
9,
just cut,
8,
right?
7,
So I
6,
probably
5, 4, 3,
should add a move. Maybe it's bad for white then. But I don't know. Because as I said, there is still some interesting potential. Like I peep here. Right now this isn't also for white. But this peep and then I jump here, attach. There is something, right? I'm not hallucinating, I think.
9, 8,
If he
7,
turns, I can
6,
stick under.
5, 4, 3,
Seems something.
2.
So this is getting exciting now. Very exciting indeed. So, is this Ente? He's gonna try to swallow these stones. If I play here, should be kind of okay,
9,
but
8, 7, 6, 5,
I think it's Ente. Yeah, maybe not a 10-minute roll, but yeah, we can say like we need to balance it, of course, a little bit. But I think because the idea is, for instance, like I'm nowhere near a black belt in jiu-jitsu, so a black belt could sub me a lot, so
9,
he could rack up
8,
10 pointers. But the point is, if he's a black belt, he's probably not nowhere near a 5-dan in Go. You know what I mean? So I can give him 60 points handicap and still win. So that's the beauty of it, right? That you get this kind of balance or whatever. Okay, now he plays this one. I really want to play here
9,
to make his
8,
stone like
7, 6, 5,
costly, maybe costly for him. That's the instinct, is to play here. Yeah, so I think Go grappling event would be really interesting, really interesting. Also, I think it's a bit nicer than like boxing. Boxing, you can get brain damage and stuff. Like grappling, a little bit better in that sense. Oof, what's happening now? Maybe I'm in danger. Now the zebra fight is really turning into something scary. Oh, someone's gonna die. You thought about learning BJJ, though you had a friend who had 2 knee surgeries and cauliflower ears, so I changed my mind. Yeah, it's a very injury prone sport. I've been doing it for like 2 years. I already had like a lot of neck problems, broken toe, and just a lot of problems. It's very injury prone. I would never
9,
deny that.
8, 7, 6, 5,
But there are ways to do it safer. Like now, after I learned some lessons, I can do it safer. But for sure, it's yeah, it's a problematic in that sense. Okay, what's happening now? I'm dying, it seems, or maybe he's dying. I don't know. It's getting
9,
spicy.
8, 7,
What I'm thinking about is if I can attack this corner even. Aha, so Ispiero is also doing BJJ, yeah. Yeah, you get obsessed with it, yeah. No, I
9,
mean,
8,
listen, man. A lot of things that are worthwhile doing also has a price, right? So that's just how it goes in life. A lot of things that are worthwhile doing. I mean, the upside is also amazing. Like the just the feeling of competence and confidence when you do it a lot and you feel like you really got the situations. You don't feel easily stressed or pressured by things. It's quite amazing in that sense. What's happening now? A co? He can always cross-cut here, right? This ko is a bit something something.
9, 8, 7, 6.
I'm talking of jujutsu and I'm forgetting about this stuff. Yes, sitting at home is also bad for your health, exactly. Yeah. There's different types of bad for your health. You know, at the end of your life, if you have no injuries, then have you really lived? Does that make sense? Yeah, it's dangerous for white, I agree. I think I'm a little bit all over the place. But I'm trying to like leverage this jump. And then I have some center over here. Like this is center, his corner can maybe perhaps be in danger as well. Then there would be some compromising. It's like if he plays, yeah, if he plays this way, for instance, I may consider giving him this part if I eat this part, right? I don't know if that's going to be reality, but
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
let's
3.
capture first. And the problem is he can cut kind of in center, and then he can still connect back. But no, he can't because there's a squeeze, right? So he can't connect back. So when he cuts the half of the group, I am less bothered because I'm also capturing something, right? Of course, then he gets first over here, but I need to think for a second
9,
how I should play
8,
it.
7, 6, 5, 4.
I
3.
think I can play here. Oh, I see what's going on. He saves one liberty, so he can basically cut in center here. But then I easily to live over here. So then I only give this much. What is going to be the case here? Plus, this could still be a liberty race, by the way. Should be noted.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
I don't know. Your opponent wrote 草狗比的老畜生. Some bad words. Your opponent wrote some bad words to you. We can say confidently. Should I play here and then go down to
9,
live?
8, 7,
Or
6, 5,
should I jump?
4, 3.
Let's jump. Then we make it into a bit of a different shape. So this compromise, yeah, the problem is he can still cut these 3 stones. This is a problem. Of course, that is a problem indeed. Do I need to use this one even? I should, I think. This could be a bit of a... Yeah, white lives in center, for sure, but I give something here, and also here. But this is big, right? This move. In itself, it's very big. And then also, if I get first over here, maybe it's okay somehow. Like, it's not so big territory here. Not so big territory here. He destroyed some of his territory on the right side.
9, 8.
No, Q7 is not really necessary. Aha, so he wants to ignore this move because he wants to threaten some cut outside and also threaten these guys. Yeah, that makes sense, of course. But I was thinking that it will
9,
cost him a lot
8,
to let me connect
7,
here.
6, 5,
Damn,
4,
though.
3, 2.
I don't know about this move. Seems a bit stupid. What was I going to do? I shouldn't have pushed here. I should have just attacked over here. Yes. Hmm.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Hmm. Oh, it's Mike Chen. Oh, how you doing? Or Mike Chen, rather. How's it going there? Yeah, it's me. I'm the rabbit. Yo. Now it's very dangerous for white, to say the least.
9,
Bum
7,
bum.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, he's going to cut me here. Kill everything. Mm-hmm. How rude of him. Um, let's try this move. P2, yeah, P2 was some interesting concepts around in the corner. But yeah, you're probably right, it doesn't quite work. I mean, P2 is sent it to connect, and then I can jump, and if you Hana, I can counter Hana maybe. But the problem is black has eye, so I usually
9,
beats no eye,
8, 7, 6, 5,
that kind of thing.
4, 3.
I will attempt it though. I will try to use that in my shape here. I don't know. Yeah, liberties. Yeah, black has outside liberties here. Two shared, a bunch of shared here. So this is the problem also. But okay, top can become big maybe. This is so big loss here. Black is leading a lot if I don't get some compensation somewhere. Question is just where am I supposed to find this coveted compensation? Yeah, I don't know. Beats me. This is still something though.
9, 8,
Okay,
7.
let's try this. And if he cuts here, I would have to fight for my life. Fight for your right. Now the score says even
9,
if these white stones are alive,
7,
I'm losing by
6.
26 points. So that's bad. Unfortunately, they are almost certainly not alive. Ah, but is this move a sentinel? Not quite, perhaps.
9, 8, 7,
It
6,
depends
5.
if I can use some center here. I don't know if anything is sent to there though. I was hoping. But perhaps I was hoping in vain. This move.
9, 8,
Let's try to be
7,
fancy.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
If I play here and he plays the
2
corner,
Yoyomis left.
and I play here, he tigers, I cut, and he goes here, he's connecting under. And if he connects, I can also connect under. So, what to do?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
I don't
4,
know.
3.
Hoping I have some strange fake Tesuji over here.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Uh-huh, really? You want to fight with me like this? Evil man. That could be good, potentially. Or you could be giving me more points. Isn't it? I mean, maybe it's my dream that he creates a group here that dies. Maybe it's my dream. But I think he's thinking like I messed up all the fights, so he's like, haha, it's so easy to kill this guy. And he might be right. Now he's gonna try to kill this group also. Quite exciting. Quite exciting indeed. Then I'm gonna try to kill this whole group here. Maybe. Maybe. So still Han and Tiger this time again. Makes sense. You know, he can't cut me and also not get cut himself. And in a Liberty race, I'm quite rich, I guess. He's gonna Atari again, make another ko. And this time I will not ko, I guess. I might just ignore him. Tra-la-la-la-la. Play the corner. So what I'm most afraid of is that I have a shortage of liberties or something here. But when I play the corner, he has to be careful because truly this whole thing could die if he didn't take care. Right? Then over here, now that I have this in place, I can play this Lee. If he blocks outside, I get this one. He still gets the eye though. This is quite frustrating. So probably it's working for him, but I don't know. I don't know, mate. So, finally, not only are we alive, but we wreck his corner, right? That's kind of valuable to wreck his corner. But he's gonna try to kill the center still, I think. This capture makes it easier for him to try to kill the center. So he's saying like even if he dies here, which I don't think he really does. So maybe I should have connected here instead of Tiger after he answered passively. Damn it. He can still make eye shape here. So now he can try to here or here probably. Wow. Can he read my mind or what? So it's getting spicier and spicier for every second that passes. But damn, bro, you are playing somewhat with fire,
9,
I think.
8, 7.
I'm gonna cut
6,
here,
5.
threatening to eat these stones. Then I'm gonna fly over here. What does it say? Planning a knife fight in a phone booth? This is a claw fight in a snowy mountain, okay? P16, O13, there's so much squeezing on white check, it looks scary. P16, O13. Yeah, exactly, looks broken, I agree. He wants to play another Ko again. Mr. Cowboy. Oh, he likes his Kos. This should be sent, I guess.
9, 8, 7, 6.
So now he's a little bit of dilemma for him, right? Because if he defends these two stones, I will kill in here. And if he defend in here, then I will play this schema, right? So of course he can live on the top. But if he has to live in Gotte, then I will kill the right side. That's
9,
enough for white, of
8,
course.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
So this one I can hear, right? And capture these ones, and then here you didn't kill my whole group, you only kill half of it, right? So this is bigger, right?
9, 8,
All right,
7, 6, 5,
isn't it?
4, 3.
Ah. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe I should have answered. I don't know. Sure, you play here. I could still consider playing here. But after you cut here...
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go here. So he will now cut the tail off. So he's killed this one, he's killed this one. But his corner is gone. His center territory is gone. Hello there, liar.
9, 8, 7.
Liar Israel. Nice to see you. I cannot read when there's too many vowels in a row or something. Yeah, so this is the point where I was thinking I should have possibly answered. Because I don't get to do any like
9,
liberty race with these
8,
stones anymore, which is
7,
sad.
6, 5, 4.
Also, it's center for him to cut here, so I have to wait here. So finally, the game still good for black, I think. So maybe I should have answered his code thread earlier. Oh yeah, I forget that he finished the coin this way. I thought he can only finish that way. This is so bad. Now I'm dying with this group too. And I cannot even attack this group because he eats these stones. So I surely should have answered his code thread, shouldn't I?
9.
Shouldn't I? Oi, oi, oi. Messy game. Yeah, it's definitely messy. I would agree with that. This looks pretty pitiful, shape-wise. Pretty pitiful. Indeed. Pitiful. So I think in this move is sent also for white, right? So I should have actually kept playing the Ko and tried to force him to connect here.
4, 3,
Damn,
2.
because that would have made such a difference. I can attack this group. Now I really cannot attack it. This Atari. So about 13 points value, a little bit more. Maybe it's not the biggest.
9,
What about this group? Can I do something?
6, 5, 4, 3.
Start here first. really should have played code thread first. Then I could have captured Ko here and force him to defend that way and then capture here. That's much better. This Atari. In theory... Okay, never mind theory. I was gonna say if I try to kill this group, maybe I don't need to eat these stones, but never mind. So, what is the situation here now? Can he make 2 eyes if I just connect here? Yes, because this isn't the... So I need to break. And that looks kind of like at least a Ko. But a Ko is also successful in a way. I get something again. I get some return. If he's dead there, I'm ahead. But I will have to pay a price if it's a Ko. So if this is sent and then he pushes his throw and this is sent, he's saying that then I'm just losing on points. I mean, he's gonna get I here, I guess. I can answer here, right? Maybe even here.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Yes. That might be better. I don't know if that's better, actually. I'll try to gain some profit at least. Sit here. Yeah, exactly. There is some aji here. But it would have been so much more ajiful if I had fought the Ko. I could have used Kotra here.
5, 4, 3,
No, I couldn't because he could... I don't know.
1.
Right, that's why I didn't do that, because I couldn't use those local threats. Because then he can kill the tail here, so he doesn't worry about if I'm connecting here. This is the problem. So if he plays here, I push... No, I have to connect. So he has to throw in. Can he make eye in the corner? No, he's not thinking about making eye, he's thinking about killing me first. Rude, I would say. Quite rude. Ah, if he takes this liberty and then later this one and then this one.
7,
I don't know.
6, 5.
I'm gonna try to kill him cleanly here. I'm gonna try. Very interesting fight here. I can make an eye in the corner, kind of. But he can also, if this this move, if I have to kill him, then he plays here, then here, then here, then here, then here, connect.
7, 6, 5.
Then I don't have 2 eyes. But if he does this, I also don't have 2 eyes, maybe, but liberty-wise, I'm much more confident with this exchange, because he can also play here and then cut this way and force me into a very shortage of liberty here. So this one he gives this whole thing. Wow. I didn't expect him to give that. But I need to add a move at least. Okay. So finally, a chance to win, I think. This game is crazy, huh? I agree. Yeah, good fighting practice. But he will still try to play over here or something and try to attack this whole thing.
9.
Or like cut and then Atari and then run here.
6, 5, 4.
Because after he captures here, his danger over here disappears. Yeah, exactly. I can read his mind, bro. I can read your mind. Oops. But still, I think... Don't know, to be honest.
9, 8.
I might still die here. Yeah, this capture can be genius because then he has no danger of these stones. So that is... Yeah, only 1 eye. Exactly. So if I play here... can only make one eye. Yeah. And this one is not as center as it was once upon a time.
6, 5,
You know?
4, 3, 2.
Once upon a time it was very center. Now with the shortest of liberties, he can play here. Oh, he defends? He defends. He defends? Then I have I here, right? What? I can't believe he just defended. I thought he was trying to kill me. What? I'm so confused.
9, 8,
So
7,
relatively
6, 5, 4,
easy
3.
to make I here now. Then I can jump here, right? So I can capture here, or I can make I here. I think I'm winning. Of course, he can still capture these, which is big, but...
7, 6, 5.
Wait, let me see what the score is.
4,
This,
3,
if it's misreading something.
1.
It's misreading these stones up here. That he has points here. So blocking here saves the stones, which is big. But then he gives me this one, which is also big. But of course, he gets the blocking center. And then I need to make it alive. So it's getting closer. Close game, I think, because he can capture here so big. Big territory here. So question is it worthwhile to go down here and play this jump? Can I gain a lot from that? Can I force a liberty race where I gain some points?
9.
I'm not so sure.
7.
Because I could lose points from playing here if he tigers, for instance.
3,
I can play this in center.
1.
Ah, so now I don't have to think about that anymore because he's answered the question for me. Fair enough. Then we can use this and maybe Hane connect. Atari later, this diagonal, he's gonna get scared. So then the Hane and connect could be center-ish, right? I believe so. Not necessarily. It's big, but not so center, maybe. Because he can always...
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
This is not quite center, maybe, but it's big. Ah, you should save here, right? Damn, I should save here, shouldn't I? Ah, this move is not center, he can ignore, because this is center.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You can just capture here. Yeah, you can play this center. Ah, but then I have, what, Hane, Atari? What? I don't know. I still have this. It's fine, I think. If I'm not mistaken. It's a ko. He can ignore, but it's a ko.
9,
It's okay.
8, 7,
It's
6,
okay.
5, 4.
Even if he captured here, he has to pay a price over here. So, but I should have just connected, which was my original instinct. Was just connecting those stones. Which is huge anyway. Why is this Atari bigger? I don't know. It's hard to say. This one... Not too interested in ignoring this one. A little bit interested in ignoring, but... I cannot live, right? So I have to...
9.
answer. He has some hidden points here, like throw in and then here and in here is center, right? Damn hidden points. Uh,
8, 7,
yeah.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's use this one as a co-threat. I can squeeze here. Yeah, I definitely, if I had just saved it, it would have been better. Yeah, for sure. Now it's getting close. Since he has the hidden points over here. This diagonal is center, so he can eat these 2 stones. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like hidden points in there. That's very frustrating, to be honest. Then it's quite close game, I think. If not good for black even. Yeah, why did I play this Atari? I mean, at max I can gain 1 point instead. I should just connect here. That 1 point is smaller anyway. I just needlessly created some potential loss. Should I run with this loss? Is there any use in that?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I can do it. I can get more co-threats. Close game. Needlessly close too, you know. I could have definitely made it just safe earlier. And he has so many co-threats everywhere. That's the problem too. He has co-threat factories. Can I answer like this?
Nine, 8,
No,
7,
no. That's my
6, 5.
co-threat maybe. That's probably my co-threat actually. He doesn't answer, I capture is so big. I should use as my co-threats. I may use this Hane Connect as my threat eventually. So right now, the score estimator is saying black ahead by 2.5.
8, 7,
And that's without the hidden points over here. So black might be winning now because I didn't save these stones.
1.
I mean, I need him to pay a big price for this co. That's basically the point. Sure. That's Sente. I agree. This one, is it a big price enough? I don't know. It's almost not, because he has the hidden points. But I will run here, it's so big. He cannot ignore. He has to answer, I think. Oh, really? Holy cannoli, man. Now we're getting close to losing this game. Probably we are losing. This is big though. This is a big way to eat a stone. Sure, you're right. Score estimator has what? This is the hidden points coming up now. Son of a gun. Yeah. So score estimator has its white ahead by 9.5 now, so maybe I'm okay. Let's see. I think he doesn't dare to Tanuki from here, right? The Aji is too dirty. Dirty Aji. Maybe I could have actually jumped in Hane there. Oh yeah, probably I should have. But I think I'm good anyway. It wasn't small what I got up here. Ba-dum, ba-dum.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Here,
3.
maybe. This is kind of big defense. We could play a ko here again. Maybe. Do we want to play a ko here though? This is anti-sente. It's worth at least 1 point or something. 1 point anti-sente.
9, 8,
Not so
7,
awesome, maybe.
6, 5, 4.
Let's capture here. Should be sente. And then I don't want to play the ko. So just save the stone is the biggest, maybe. I think so. Yeah, I think I'm winning. What a crazy fight, huh? This game was crazy. All over the place. All over the place, man. And only now am I noticing that my opponent has a dog
9,
for a profile
8,
picture.
7,
A dog on a
6,
beach. That's
5,
quite nice. Dog on a leash on a beach.
3, 2, 1.
Bro, this is the type of situation you're gonna accidentally miss something. And then they have a hidden way to come back to life. No, I don't think so. This one is big, kind of anti-sente. I could have played this Atari earlier, couldn't I? Yeah, for sure. Fair enough. Oh, thank you to Yuribo27 for the follow. Much appreciated. We're getting, oh, we're past our follower goal. We got 295 followers. Oh my goodness, almost 300 followers. My gosh. 300 followers in what, 3-4 months? It's okay, not bad. It's exciting. Okay, he resigns. So finally we luckily win this crazy game. This zebra fight, I mean, oh my goodness, I have no idea how to fight this. I have some questions about the opening, so I will upload in Katago. Well, that's 3 wins in a row today, so that's neat. And that makes for 4 wins in a row total. So that goes well, interesting. Okay, let me open the cut train. Fob said, how many followers on the Chinese stream? Well, in the Chinese platform, the followers are also subscribers to the video channel that I have there, which is 9,000 something. So it's a little bit more, but the streams themselves are about the same size as here. So I don't know what that is about. But I mean, these streams are more active, people are more discussing and stuff. So I think it's more nice. Yeah, the Chinese platform that I stream at is called Bilibili. Bilibili.com. Yeah, and I also have uploaded lots of videos there in the past, but lately I've been very lazy about it. Yes, it's in Chinese, that one. So I have a lot of old games on there and a lot of some, yeah, stuff like that. Someone asks, why do Chinese companies like repeating words? I think I have a pretty good answer for that. So Chinese as a language has way fewer syllables than, let's say, any Western language. In other words, there's a very limited amount of syllables, and the way you normally can tell words apart in written is because they are different characters. But when you want to write with English letters, like use the romanization, you can't tell them apart. So you could have Billy. Those letters could mean pretty much anything, right? You could just couldn't know which B, which Li. There's just so many B, there's so many Li. So for that reason, you wouldn't stick out. The word would mean almost nothing to anybody. It wouldn't look special. Um, it would be like having a company called L or something, and or whatever. It just doesn't mean like nothing. But so when you repeat it, it suddenly takes on the sort of quality of a name. They do this with and also in general they do this with words. They will have two syllables per word. That's the most common thing. So, like for instance, if I say shao, it means spoon, but nobody says just shao. They say shao zi. They add a zi, so they're two syllables. So they go towards a two-syllableness in for nouns and names and so on, because that's the only way to separate names and nouns from each other. If you don't add another syllable, you would never know which shao I'm talking about. This is the problem. So I believe that's why Chinese companies love to repeat, because it's a standard in the Chinese language to create two-syllable names for things. Also, nicknames to people, they will have two syllables most of the time. Okay, so let's look at the game. So the game was really good for my opponent until the end. Let's see. So we started with some funky attach, having some fun. So in these scenarios, maybe when there's a pincer available, maybe I should just make extension in the form of a pincer. Might be a better idea. But okay, the Kema is a good move, so let's stick with it. Then he plays the Bing, and after the Bing, I can play the pincer, was fine. And this is the moment where I was most curious how I'm supposed to play. And the move I played was fine as well, so we don't need to linger too long here. This was also fine. This was also fine, but this was bad. So it seems like in these scenarios, we should tend towards wanting to sacrifice these 3 stones. Yeah. So this was a key point later. So I should play here, and what if he goes for the kill, right? Then we say, whatever, dude. I am dominating this part of the board, and actually you're a little bit over concentrated here, right? Indeed, we can say that with these 3 white stones, there are 3 black stones, and with this stone here, there's also a stone here. So they are all like Kikashi, basically. Okay, that's fair, actually. So this is actually bad for black, even. So black cannot spend time to go kill this one. Maybe if he kills in a big way like this, then it becomes a balanced game. This was very educational. Good to know. Treat it lightly. Yeah, actually it does make sense, because black has answered on the inside everything. And also with this in place, this will be an absolute center later in the end game. So the sacrifice looks cooler when you know that those are your rights to play later on. Okay, that makes total sense, actually. So this was definitely a bad move. Then he plays here. This was the correct idea, correct idea, correct idea. Correct idea. I played a lot of correct moves. Oh, I forgot to do the performance report. Oops. Oh, very bad accuracy from me. And from everybody. A lot of big mistakes in this game. Typical for the last game, huh? Okay, so this idea was also correct. Not to play the center, but to play the right side. So I guess the opening I will have a better accuracy. Wait, let me see the performance report again. Still not so good. Messy. Okay. Yeah. So here we didn't play any wrong ideas. In fact, now white is a little bit better than black. Okay, nice. So I should use this center now, before it's too late. And I should start to attack his corner immediately. Yeah, it wasn't until later that I realized that this corner could really end up in trouble, right? This corner is actually quite uncomfortable after this. What is S7? S7 is trying to find center to connect here. So you can, of course, you can pull back also. But then now he lives bigger, right? Yeah, it is pretty funky, actually. I agree with that. It's a funky looking move. But also, this is threatening to cut, so black definitely needs to defend. And the point is just that now we get more points here. We force him to live in a small way. And then we can dominate on the top. Now I'm understanding why it should be good for white after these moves. All right, cool. So that was a missed opportunity. This move was a bit slow. Still white is fine here. And so even now AI wants to attack on the right side and not even answer this move. That's a hard one for me to think about. If to answer should be diagonal in order to make it a little safer. But yeah, it feels very unsafe in the left side, to be honest. I guess the point is that it's center for white to play here. If black goes for some kill over here, then this group is going to be in trouble. Okay, fair enough. So after this one, yeah, this was such a like rash move. I just played it without thinking. Because I think I was talking about something else at the time, probably. That always happens to me. Then I always play some, what they call in Chinese, sui shou, you know, some kind of random, thoughtless move. So this was also okay by white. This attach, on the other hand, was not necessary, really. Okay, let's say I play somewhere else. And let's say you answer. Let's say I just play Tsunuki. You don't have anything serious here. That's the point. You do have something serious, but I can cut through. And if you try to do that, you're gonna break on the outside. Fair enough. So actually I didn't really need to defend. Good point. Okay, but I got center. Then I just kept missing how important this place was. When I see it, I see it. I mean, once the AI mentions it, I can understand why it's a good move. Okay, here, jumping back was okay. Pushing was okay. Peeping. Ah, really? I should have pushed through? No, connecting was okay. But pushing through, I was afraid of this move. And this cut. Ah, but then it's like white is safe already, can attack over here. So in this kind of game review, you always have to think that there's a big center to be, there's a big move to be had somewhere, so AI will always look for center. That's very important to realize in this scenario. AI values the center to play on the right side very much. So a lot of the moves will be called wrong because center was bigger. Badat Baduk, hola. Hola, compadre. ¿Cómo estás? So after this one, I played the correct Hane, was good. This was good also. Now it's basically dead even game. And then after this one, I made some really bad mistakes and black was leading a lot, but then somehow I caught up. So I didn't need to defend. At this moment, I was thinking about playing something else. But I thought he can just cut me, to be honest. The ladder... Okay, the ladder isn't quite working. But like this will be center for the ladder. So let's say I fix over here, then this one is cut. Aha. But AI is not afraid because let's sacrifice. Thank you to No Nixon for the follow. So this way white just gives and not afraid. And get to play over here, which is big. Yeah, I agree. It's an uneasy shape for white in the top left. Still, AI is not afraid, not even now. I would be so afraid of this cut. Come on. Come on, guys. All right, so AI knows something that I don't know what is, and I don't care to explore too much now. That will take too long to explore. But this jump was simply not necessary according to AI. All right, after that, black played the bad connect here, and the white should have just started fighting immediately, and white was leading. But that's when I played some questionable idea here. And here he managed to find good cuts. Hi, I'm a Go player from Kazakhstan. Oh, Kazakhstan. I met a Go player from Kazakhstan in Korea. His name was, what was it? Gamir? I forgot. Wait, let me search him. Damir, maybe. Damir Ganeev, yes. I think that's his name. Is it? I think so. I believe. I believe that's Kazakhstan Go player. Maybe you know him. Yes. Damir, yes. Damir. Damir Ganeev, yes. Yeah, very welcome to the stream, my friend. Yeah. Okay, it's Piero with all the language knowledge. You even speak Russian? My goodness. And after that one, I was in big trouble. But then I got lucky. He messed up in the end fight. Which was very happy for me. Even here, he's leading. If he just starts the co, probably. Yeah, he could have just started the co. Then I will have to pay a price to kill him here. That's enough for him. I don't know, but he played this D1 was a huge mistake for him. Then I live. I mean, I kill him cleanly, and then the game is over. Nice. Lucky. We got a little bit lucky in today's stream. 1-3 in a row, which is good. So now we are 5 wins away from 8-time. Come on now. Come on now. We can do it. Okay, guys. I think it's time for me to get ready for bed. But I wish you guys a great weekend. And as usual, I really appreciate everybody's input and discussions. And you can find the full stream on YouTube shortly after this. And I will see you guys next time, maybe in the weekend. Otherwise, I'll see you next week. Okay, guys, have a continued nice Friday night. Bye-bye.